when you were getting in that call, I was worried you were going to fumble it, bro. I was so nervous for you.
Bro, even if I did, it don't matter, bro. It is what it is. Like, dude, they're doing hardcore damage control right now. It is what it is.
But they're doing good damage control.
Oh, yeah, Rochelle Walensky. Yes, that's who it was, guys. The head of the CDC was Rochelle Walensky. Thank you. And if you check early life, it checks out every time. Go ahead, Sneako. My bad, bro.
I'm saying I believe them, don't you? I believe that they didn't know and they were just kind of doing interviews. I don't think they were pressured. I don't think they took money.
No, I don't think. I don't think that.
I asked Sani this morning. He's been calling me about this interview. I asked him, like, how much money did you get from this? He didn't take a cent.
No, I believe that they. Hold on. I think they can hear me on your speaker, bro.
I want to react to the interview with you. Have you seen it?
Which one? Oh, the Netanyahu one?
Oh, yeah, it's working out. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I wanted to react.
Yeah,
to
I watched.
Here.
Yeah, we could watch it. I mean, I watched a good amount of it. That's why everyone is so pissed off at them. But yeah, we could watch it if you want.
I think people are pissed off regardless. Just seeing the picture of them sitting down with the Israeli flag, I think they're pissed. Just the optics of it. But you don't need to watch the interview to understand what it was.
I mean, okay, hold on.
I want to watch it anyway.
Yeah, no worries. I'm trying to figure out here how I can. Should I share my screen?
I can set it up. I'll set it up. I was just going to talk for a second.
Okay. So I'm trying to figure out here.
I think you did well. I don't know if you saw any of mine speaking to them. This was a big
I was watching it, yeah.
And I thought it was funny when Stani said, as soon as you bring up 9/11, they're like, no conspiracy theories. You
know? Bro.
They're going to come around. They're going to come around. But you got to give them, like, you got to realize, see, a lot of people think that they're like picking a side in propaganda. They're just normies. They're like the perfect example of the American normie that does not know about this stuff.
No, of course. I mean, but the thing is also is like, you know, this is 100% damage control. Like they were trying to lie and say, you know, we were going to totally have pro-Palestinian people on. Dude, that's not true, bro. They would never have Nick Fuentes on. They would never have me on. They would never have you on if it weren't for them needed. Yeah, bro. Like they would never, like the whole reason why they got the interview with Netanyahu in the first place is because they don't associate with us. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like that's how they got the interview in the first place. So like, because they try to call me out and they're like, oh, you made this tweet saying we're yeah, you are. And I called them out. I said the only reason y'all are doing these interviews right now is because you guys are trying to damage control, bro. Like it is what it is. Like everyone around them are hardcore Zionists. Ari Emanuel, fucking Shahidi, all the Happy Dad fucking guys. They're all fucking Jews pretty much, man. So of course they're gonna like have a problem, right? So I call them out.
If they never got any backlash for the Netanyahu podcast, they 100% would have just stayed on that course. They would have kept doing Trump things, and yeah, I mean, but I do respect the damage control.
Yeah, I know it's fine, but like it's not genuine. Like it's like they're only doing it because they're getting cooked right now. Like, bro, I'm looking at their video right now. It has like 22K dislikes with only with 17 likes.
I think they really underestimated how much people hate Israel and Netanyahu right now. They had no idea.
Yeah, dude. It's literally this is self-preservation. You know what I mean? Because here's the thing. Here's something else. They rushed me off. I couldn't even talk as much as I wanted to. Dude, they were bragging about this interview for like 2 weeks, by the way, that they were going to do it.
No, they kept it private. They were really nervous about it.
But like they were hyped when they talked about it when I saw the leak. That's what I'm trying to say.
They weren't hyped. Like they were kind of nervous. They knew that it would go really viral the way a content creator is excited about something potentially going viral.
Nah, bro. They were excited because I
know personal people. I can tell you a personal story. I know people. So they were right now in Europe partying. They just did the Drake stream in London. So they went to Saint-Tropez in France to party. I know people that are there, some people that I know, and they asked them about the podcast because I told them before they went. And they're like, how'd you know about the podcast? And they're like, oh, because I know Sneako. And they were getting nervous. And this was from the past 2 weeks. All right. So they were trying to gauge this and trying to see. Kyle was saying he knew how much hate it was. I don't think he did. I think he underestimated it.
Definitely.
But they were nervous. They're 100%.
Bro, look, again, they didn't know. And they got so much backlash. And now they're kind of trying to fix the situation. Because the thing is that they would never platform me, you, or Nick Fuentes or any of these people prior to them getting this backlash. So they're trying to like overcorrect. And that's fine. It's all good. Like, you know, do what you got to do. But don't fucking, you know, piss on our heads and tell us it's raining, dude. Like, come on, man. Like, you guys totally like underestimated that you guys were going to get this hate. And, you know, I told them to their face. I was like, yo, you guys are only doing this to fucking save face at this point. Like, I told them straight up. Like, that's what it is.
That's true. And you know, Trump's actually doing the same thing right now with the UFC and the White House. He realized that his best PR is when he gets that big round of applause at UFC. You've seen it. You've been to UFC,
yeah,
correct?
of course, yeah. Well, not UFC, but yeah.
Yeah, when he goes to UFC and they're doing that huge round of applause. Right now, Trump is more hated than he's ever been. So he's like, UFC in the White House lawn. And it's going to work, but not the same. I think next time Trump walks out at the UFC, he's going to be massively booed because of the Epstein files. Even his biggest like influential supporters like Aiden Ross and nelkboys, even they are saying things that Trump is trying to alienate people for. Trump said, if you still want to release the Epstein files, you're not my supporter anymore. Nelkboys and Aiden Ross said, release the Epstein files. So the next year, every Zionist and everybody who aligns with that crew, they're actually really quickly going to have to address their dual allegiance more than they ever had to.
Yeah, man. I mean, people are waking up, dude. People are waking up, right? We got people like you, myself, Nick. You know, Tate's mentioned this a few times. Candace Owens and shit like that. Dan Bilzerian. Like, a lot of people are, you know, waking up to this thing. And, you know, obviously me and you, we were talking about it before it was cool, right? Is why it got us in so much trouble. So, you know, we were talking about this shit before October 7th. Now that
October 7th.
You know, now that it's October 7th, now everyone feels like it's, you know, it's safe to do it, which is fine, because at the end of the day, I don't care, because, you know, the voice getting out there, you know, the more people that get this information, the better. So that's good. But yeah, like Hassan went on their shit and he was just like lecturing them the whole time, which was insufferable to fucking listen to. And the other thing too, like I was trying to explain, because like when you were saying like they said, oh, well, why doesn't Hassan get canceled, whatever? Like, you hit the nail on the head. Progressives get like an extra shield when they talk about this shit, because the thing with Hassan and Kyle Kalinske and all these guys that like are critical of Israel, these progressives, is they stick to humanitarian problems. Oh, it's a genocide, it's an apartheid, it's fucked up, which is true. But they never talk about, you know, have they betrayed us with 9/11, JFK, USS Liberty. They stay away from all that shit that they call quote unquote conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy theories, right? Even though USS Liberty, Steiny's the type of guy who's called that a conspiracy until he looks it up and it's true.
As soon as I said 9/11, they're like, no conspiracy theories, bro. Like, and they were trying to rush me off. Like, that's why they brought us so quick.
Kyle alluded to it. He's like, it's not the first time that there's been a false flag to go into war. When I talked to Steiny this morning, I said, like, okay, I was trying to like educate him a little bit. I'm like, why did we go to Iraq and Afghanistan? Why did we go for the past 20 years into all these places in the Middle East? And he's like, because of 9/11. I'm like, okay, what the fuck did Iraq have to do with 9/11? Why would we? And he's just like seeing the connections being made. Like, why is Israel our greatest ally? And they're like, I don't fucking know. It's interesting to see. So I do want to give them the benefit of the doubt, because if we're cordial to them, then a lot more people that are like them, that have, you know, good hearts and want the best for this country, they're going to come around too.
Yeah, no, for sure. But this was, you know, make no mistake about it. This is damage control. Right. So this is honestly what it is. Because, bro, they dropped the interview like 5 hours ago and they're already on stream, like fucking, you know, bringing on a bunch of people that they would have never fucking invited otherwise.
Yeah. We would have never. I would have never. That's what was kind of I was a little bit bitter for a while. I was thinking about it. Like, nelkboys have wanted to, like, you know, been on the fence about having me on, and I've been on Steiny's podcast. We're like, oh yeah, you can't. You're banned.
Yeah,
so
dude.
They can have Netanyahu. They can have a war criminal, but they can't. Yeah. It's like, look at the state of social media where you can have a war criminal on your podcast, but not some podcasters.
It's absolutely fucking ridiculous, man. It's and now I'm looking right now, they got Hassan on right now. He's probably gonna fucking lecture them about a bunch of bullshit. Yeah. But yeah, that's like the thing with the progressives that talk about this topic, like their blind spot is they're too call them Jews. That's the other thing too, is like they won't do the early life checks, they won't make the connections because it's anti-Semitic or racist. Hey. So
I didn't tell you this. You know, after the Eric Adams interview, when they started writing about me in the New York Times and everything, they gave me a Wikipedia. And Myron, I'm actually excited. I'm an early lifer now.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, check my early life on Wikipedia right now.
Hold on, let me look. Hold on, let me look at this shit.
Yeah, we made it. I am officially an early lifer.
Let me Google this nigga, bro.
I made sure to look at my Wikipedia.
Hold on.
I shared it if you could see.
What? Bruh. Nigga. All right, I'm out. Bruh. Yo, what the hell?
Welcome, punch!
Guys, we can't be friends with Sneako no more now. That's it. It's over, chat. It's over. This nigga's one of them. It's over, chat. It's over. It's over, niggas. Next thing you know, he's going to start giving me high interest loans. I'm just kidding. Let's get back in there with.
Why'd you leave?
Oh,
hey,
man.
You got an early lifer on your team.
Oh, man. Oh, Lord, say it ain't so, man. Say it ain't so.
But it's good because, look at the rest of it. The end of this paragraph here. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, let me see here.
He says he has been associated with the manosphere, a loosely defined online subculture centered on masculinity and gender roles. The movement has been described by scholars and journalists as promoting misogynistic, homophobic, and anti-feminist ideas.
All right, well, that's a W. But no, bro, that's a big deal.
The whole thing, they call me a Nazi and stuff, and neo-Nazi, Nick Fuentes.
Now, bro, that's good. That's good that they got you on there, though, because, you know, a lot of people, bro, can't get a Wikipedia page naturally. So the fact that you got one naturally is a big fucking deal.
Hey, and I think this early life could probably help me out a little bit.
There you go. You now you've become one of them, bro.
It is funny seeing you say that because after all these years of early lifing, I am one.
Oh, man.
It's a pretty full circle moment. But
that is fucking funny. That is so funny.
Something. Yeah, the irony is there.
Bro, went from Muslim code to JUCO. Let's go.
Let's go. JUCO gets unbanned. Okay.
JUCO.
When I was,
yo, they need to reinstate your channel, bro. They need to reinstate your channel. Shit's getting fucking.
Did you see the part where I was talking about Israelis spitting on Christians? To the nelkboys?
Yes. Yeah, and I actually commented on that. And I was like, they were like, oh, that's not true. When we go there, we don't get spit on. Dude, anyone that's a celebrity that goes to Israel is going to get the fucking red carpet rolled for them because it's a propaganda tour.
I said that. Yeah, I said
like,
that.
Yeah.
You worded it a little better there. How do you think you would have navigated that? Because like when you talk about,
no, you had it right.
Okay, even when I talk about the Jesus thing, when I was talking about how, you know, they're like, oh, they always say this thing, and Sani's like, oh, they're a democracy, and I knew where he was going. Like the Arab countries, they oppress women, they have hijabs and burqas around there. In Israel, look, they have great gay pride parades, and you know they celebrate gay culture. And I was just like, I was thinking, what's the best way to establish the difference between Israel and America? And I think that was a good example. Do you agree?
Yeah, no, it is, man. And like I said, right, you got to kind of spoon feed them because this isn't really their topic of expertise. So I understand. But yo, let me ask you this, bro.
Yeah.
You already, well, bro, you gotta join. You know what I'm talking about. I won't go much further than that.
We'll talk off stream.
Okay. All right.
This podcast does, like, the timing, you got to admit there's good timing, you know, especially with the Netanyahu pod and this stream. Just do me a favor, bro. Just think about it, dude. Yeah. Think about it and seriously consider it, because I think people want to see all 5 pieces of Exodia once again, if you know what I'm saying. So, you know, remember, we started this shit. We were the first ones to red pill people on all this bullshit, bro. I've been dying to react to this, and I think it'd be fun to react to.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's do it. Let's react to the interview.
Your mic cut out.
Can you hear me now? We red pilled a lot of people on this shit. We red pilled a lot of people on this shit, man.
You know, it's pretty cool, actually. Well, I don't know if it's cool, but Myron, what do you think about the fact that we're 100% on Netanyahu and Mossad's radar now?
You think we are?
If we haven't already, Netanyahu's just released a podcast with the nelkboys, and the nelkboys calls us to damage control. They're 100%.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, like you know that, right? It was, they probably already were, but this is 100% confirmation of it.
Yeah, and the fact that we went after Nick. Yeah, you're right, actually. Because I know 100% Nick is on their fucking radar.
Yeah, so now we're the four people, the four like pro-Palestine, anti-Israel guys are me, you, Hassan, and Nick.
Probably, yeah. Hassan's on there yapping right now. Probably.
He's back on Nelk?
Yeah, he's on Nelk right now yapping.
Is he with the pro-Palestine Jew, or they'd be smart for them if they were?
I don't know who. Here, I'll show you. I could share. You want me to share screen?
It's that guy. I can see it. I think it's that guy Friedland.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck that guy is on the left, but yeah, no, I was telling my chat that I think that they were rushing me off, bro. Like they were like definitely like, shit.
Because I think you went down the rabbit hole too quickly.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, look, the thing is that like,
I mean, you were truthful.
When I talk about 9/11, I always refer to the declassified shit, right? I don't like come in with like theories. It's like, no, this is all declassified documents. Like this is a fact, right? So, but you know, people are fucking lame. But yeah, you want to?
I know, but you went. Yeah, let's react to this. You go full frontal. You're like, all right, so guys, Jews control America, and this is why. And
bro,
like, whoa.
dude, I had to, man. Like, yo, like Hassan was being so fucking insufferable, and he wasn't like saying what it is. So he was just like, oh, like you guys brought on like Hitler V2. Oh, like you guys brought on a deplorable person. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares about that. Here's why this is a fucking problem. Bam, 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 bam. You know what I mean? Their chat was spamming fucking W's.
It is necessary after hearing the drawing on from his.
Yeah, dude. That's why progressives are fucking pussies and cucks when it comes to this topic, dude. You know what I mean? So, yeah.